Hey everybody, this is your boy John Patrick Adams, and thank you for checking out. Been there, done that, wrote a book about it. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my mailing list or to my YouTube channel, stop right now. Go and visit johnpatrickadams.com and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the screen and sign up for my mailing list. If you're on the desktop, you should see a little pop-up that came up once you entered the site. Subscribe there as well. Now, if you're out on YouTube or you're out on any of the other forums in which I post this video, go out to YouTube, scroll down to the bottom of this video and click on the subscribe button. Now, of course, before I get started, I have to not only pub up my 2 books, but pub up the 6 books on my site. There are 6 amazing books there on my site, all published by Seven Sign Publishing. Go to my site, johnpatrickadams.com. Click on the book tab at the top and get your copies. All major form of credit cards, or if you have a PayPal account, you can use your PayPal account to pay for it. But again, thank you for checking out this video, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm really excited about today's video because this is my first video back in over a month because we had been doing the 28-day challenge. But I'm really excited about this video because what I'm going to be talking about today, I've gone through this before in my life, and I know the power of it, and I know what happens in this situation. So I'm really excited about talking with you about this video. So here we go. What I want to talk about today is, for those of you, I don't know where you are in your life today, but what I have learned is I think we all go through those moments where we get caught up in our feelings. We get caught up in our feelings. It don't always have to be driven by an outside force. Sometimes it's driven by our minds and just us sitting at home, a little idle time, and we start thinking about where we are in life, and then all of a sudden we find ourselves somewhat depressed, down, discouraged, wanting to give up and just throw in the towel. So this video is just to talk about those moments. And what I have learned is we find ourselves in those moments, those low moments, for one of 4 reasons. First, we find ourselves there is because we are comparing our life to someone else's life. And what I have learned is that when you compare your life to someone else's, you are always going to come up short, because we only see what they allow us to see. We only see the good, the beautiful, the big houses, the jobs, and the cars, and the marriages, and so forth. But we do not know what it is taking for that person to keep what they have, or to even to get what they have. So we cannot compare our life to a perception or an illusion of someone else's life. So if you are comparing yourself to someone else, stop. Because if you're comparing yourself, you are going to come up short, because you are going on what you see and not what you know. Second reason we find ourselves in these low moments is because we are comparing our life as it is today to where we thought we should be today. So, and normally, or a lot of times, I hear women talk about their 30s, so they think by the age of 30 they should be married, either have kids or working on kids, and married to a wonderful husband, or whatever the case may be. But they find themselves single. They're not. They have no kids, and hey, maybe even working a dead-end job. But you can't compare your life where it is today to where you thought it would be today, because a lot of times the path that we think is the path that we should be taking is not the path that God wants us to take. Now, I'm not saying that we won't get to the destination that we've dreamed of for so long, or that in our hearts we truly desire. Don't mean that we won't get there. It just means that it may take us a little bit longer to get there, because God take us down paths, and there's a couple of detours and a couple of traffic lights we get stopped at in life. So it takes us a little bit longer. But also, maybe the plan that you had for your life is not the plan that He has for your life. And what I have learned is our dreams, our dreams, the things that we dream of, is only a fragment of God's dream for our lives or God's plan for our life. So I would rather have God's plan or his dreams for my life over mine any day, because I can't think as big as God do. So what I'm thinking or what I'm wanting is just a fragment of what he wants for my life. So if you are comparing yourself where you are today to where you thought you should be, stop. Embrace where you are today and find the blessings and all the good things that you have in your life. And hopefully that would help you get out of your feelings, because I guarantee you, you are not as bad off as you think you are. You are not, I mean, life is not as bad as you think you are, as you think it is. And the third reason I have learned why we have these low moments is because shit happens. You are not exempt from things happening in your life. You are not exempt from going through a little stuff. You are not exempt from experiencing a little hardship. That is not how life works. Life, there is a season and a moment for everything that we have in our life. There's a season for the good. You may have some good, but I can assure you trouble is going to come. You may be going through a bad moment, and I can assure you the good is going to come. You have to realize again that where you are right now is just a moment. It's not your life. It's a cycle. It's a season. It's a moment. It's just a period of time in your life. It's just a sentence in the book of your life. So don't get so caught up into where you are right now, because it is going to pass. So don't get caught up in that. Shit happens, like I said, and the quote, I'm just quoting that, but the quote is, when shit happens, turn it into fertilizer. And that means find the lesson in what you are going through and grow from it. Now, the fourth reason why we have these low moments is because we do not embrace all that we have. And I guarantee you there are a lot of people who would die to be in your shoes. Who would die to be in your shoes. Just like you are comparing your life to someone else, there are people who are comparing their lives to yours because they see the glitz and the glam and they think you have it going on. And more than likely you do, but you have to see that you have it going on. And I guarantee you, if you embraced the blessings and the gifts that you have right now in your life, you would see that you're pretty much in a good spot. You're in a good spot, whether you are married, whether you are single, divorced, whatever the case may be. Embrace where you are. Find the blessing in what you have. And once you find that blessing in what you have and you can be grateful for what you have, it opens up the door for so much more. So again, 4 reasons why you are experiencing this low moment, what we're going to call it, is because you're comparing your life to someone else. You're comparing your life to where you thought you would be at this point in your life, or you just not realizing shit happens and life happens, and when it does, you turn it into fertilizer and you grow from it. Or the 4th reason is you cannot see how blessed you are. So if you're in a low moment, I can assure you that it is going to pass. It is not your life. You may be at your lowest right now, but does not mean that your life is gutter or that your life sucks. It's just sucking at the moment. It just seems like it's bad at the moment or hard to deal with, but I can guarantee you it's going to pass. So do not give up. Do not get discouraged in this, and I hope that if you're watching this video that it is encouraging you to continue on your path and not let life or this moment in your life overcome you. So again, thank you for checking out this video. And again, I'm really excited to be back, and I will be posting another video next week. So make sure you subscribe to my mailing list, get your copies of those amazing books, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. All right then, peace.